Big news shaking the football world right now. Barcelona sensation Lamine Yamal is officially sidelined for the rest of the club season. The 18-year-old superstar suffered a painful hamstring injury immediately after scoring a penalty against Celta Vigo. While he is forced to hang up his boots for the remainder of the La Liga campaign, the race for the title against Real Madrid just got a whole lot more intense.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The panic is real for Barcelona fans, but there is a glimmer of hope for the national team. Manager Hansi Flick and the medical staff have confirmed that Lamine Yamal will avoid surgery and undergo a conservative treatment plan to get back on the pitch. All eyes are now fixed on his recovery timeline as he battles against the clock to reclaim his fitness. Can the teenager make it to the biggest stage of them all? Spain head coach Luis de la Fuente is reportedly breathing a sigh of relief as the latest updates suggest the young playmaker should be ready in time for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Spain kicks off their tournament campaign on June 15, and the world is watching to see if their star man will be cleared to lead the attack against Cape Verde. This is a massive story developing by the hour as Chelsea youngster Estevao also faces World Cup uncertainty following his own significant hamstring tear. Stay locked into the channel for every update on these injury sagas as we track the road to the 2026 World Cup. If you want to stay ahead of the game, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Imagine being 18, at the absolute top of your game, and suddenly feeling your season vanish in a split second. That is exactly the brutal reality facing Lamine Yamal right now. Barcelona has officially confirmed that their star forward is out for the remainder of the season after suffering a hamstring injury during that high-stakes match against Celta. It was such a cruel twist of fate. He had just smashed home a penalty in the 40th minute to put his team ahead, but the moment he struck the ball, you could see the discomfort set in immediately. He clutched his left thigh, hit the deck, and within moments, he was walking down the tunnel. It is a massive blow for Barcelona, who currently sit 9 points clear at the top of La Liga. With 6 crucial matches still to go, including a high-voltage clash against Real Madrid on May 10, losing such a dynamic attacking threat changes the entire tactical landscape for the coaching staff. It really forces you to wonder how the team will adapt to the pressure without their golden boy leading the line. But looking at the bigger picture, the focus has shifted entirely to recovery. The club is opting for conservative treatment, aiming to have him match fit just in time for the World Cup. Spain kicks off their campaign on June 15 against Cape Verde, and all eyes are now on his rehab schedule. Yamal has been arguably the most electric young talent on the planet this year, and while this injury is a heartbreaking setback, protecting his long-term future is the only smart move here. Do you think Barcelona can hold their lead and clinch the title without him? Drop a comment and let me know your thoughts. At the end of the day, sometimes the biggest challenge for a rising star isn't the defender in front of them, but learning when to let the body heal. Could the biggest name of this World Cup cycle be sidelined just when we need him most? With the 2026 FIFA World Cup creeping onto the horizon, every fan is holding their breath, praying their idols stay upright. But on Wednesday, that collective anxiety turned into a full-blown panic as Barcelona's golden boy, Lamine Yamal, pulled up clutching his hamstring during their clash against Celta Vigo. It was a moment that sucked the air out of Camp Nou. After slotting home a 39th-minute penalty, the 18-year-old superstar immediately signaled to the bench, hitting the turf in obvious distress. Now, the official word is in. Barcelona has confirmed a biceps femoris injury in his left leg, while the club is opting for conservative treatment, meaning he'll miss the remainder of Barca's La Liga title charge. The real question is whether he'll be ready for the grandest stage of them all this June. Barcelona has publicly stated they expect him to recover in time for the World Cup, which is a massive relief for Spain's boss, Luis de la Fuente. But let's be real, recovery is never a straight line. We've seen these exact injuries derail legends before, like Kevin De Bruyne, who spent 4 months on the shelf after a similar incident earlier this season. Yamal has roughly 7.5 weeks to get match fit before Spain opens their campaign against Cape Verde in Atlanta. Even if he makes the roster, will he be the explosive force we know, or will he be playing at a fraction of his capacity? This isn't just about one player, it's about the balance of power in the tournament, with fellow sensation Estevao also battling a potentially catastrophic hamstring tear. The young guard is taking a beating. If Yamal isn't at 100%, the entire landscape of the World Cup could shift overnight. What do you think? Should Spain risk him if he's only at 80%, or is his long-term future more important than a single tournament? Hit that subscribe button to stay locked in on his recovery, and let me know your take in the comments below. After all, the beautiful game is defined by its stars. Let's hope this one shines bright when it matters most. Imagine scoring the winning goal for your club, only to realize in that very moment that your season might be over. That is the bittersweet reality for Barcelona's teenage phenom, Lamine Yamal. In a crushing turn of events, the 18-year-old superstar has been ruled out for the final 6 matches of the La Liga season after suffering a torn left hamstring. It happened during Barcelona's gritty 1-0 victory against Celta Vigo. Yamal had just drawn a foul, stepped up to bury the penalty in the 40th minute, but there was no celebratory sprint. Instead, he went straight down, clutching his leg in clear agony. It is a massive blow for Barcelona as they push to close out their 9-point lead over Real Madrid, but there is a silver lining for his fans. The club has confirmed that Yamal will avoid surgery, opting for a conservative treatment plan that should have him back on the pitch just in time for the World Cup. For a kid who has already cemented himself as a global icon, tallying 16 goals in just 28 league appearances this season, this is a tough pill to swallow. Taking to Instagram, Yamal told his 41 million followers that the injury hurts more than he can explain, especially not being able to fight alongside his teammates during this crucial stretch. But he is already looking ahead, promising to support the squad from the sidelines while he recovers. We know what this kid is capable of. He was a vital spark in Spain's Euro 2024 triumph, and seeing him at the World Cup this summer would be a treat for every football lover on the planet. Spain kicks off their Group H campaign in June, facing Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay. Do you think Barcelona can hold on to that league lead without their talisman? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the latest updates on the beautiful game. Sometimes, you have to hit the pause button to come back faster and stronger than ever. Imagine being the brightest young star in world football, scoring a clinical penalty, and then suddenly finding yourself hobbling off on crutches. That is the nightmare reality for Lamine Yamal right now. In a heartbreaking turn of events during the clash against Celta Vigo, Barcelona's golden boy suffered a second-degree hamstring injury, effectively ending his domestic campaign. It's a bitter pill to swallow for a player who has already racked up 24 goals this season, carrying the weight of the Barca attack on his youthful shoulders. Barcelona fans are understandably sweating. With Rafinha already sidelined and Lewandowski showing signs of age, Hansi Flick is now forced to juggle his remaining stars like Dani Olmo and Gavi to fend off a surging Real Madrid. With a crucial El Clasico looming on May 11th, the La Liga title race just got a whole lot more stressful. But here is the silver lining, and it's a big one for Spain. While his club season is over, doctors confirm surgery isn't needed. A 5-week recovery window means that while he might miss the opener against Cape Verde, the 2026 World Cup is still very much in his sights. It's a race against the clock, but Yamal has already taken to social media with a message of resilience, promising that this is just a pause, not the end. It's a massive test for a teenager who has quickly become the heartbeat of his national team. Will Luis de la Fuente gamble on a recovering Yamal to lead La Roja? We'll find out soon enough. What do you think? Can Barcelona hold off Real Madrid without their top scorer? And is it worth the risk for Spain to rush Yamal back for the World Cup? Drop a comment below and let me know your take. And if you're rooting for a full recovery for one of the game's greatest future talents, hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the drama as we head toward the 2026 World Cup. After all, the best stories in football aren't just about the goals, they're about the comeback.